able to tell right now, right? But I'm a tomboy at heart. So that awakened my soul. I came on the first day all excited, walking around with the ladder, the paintbrush, helping service ACs, and then they put me with gardening. So I was trimming plants during the day, and I don't need y'all to tell me where my maintenance crew at about those plumbing issues at night. But I was there for all of them. And then I had the opportunity to be in the laundry. Any laundry stewards here this evening? One thing I remember about the laundry is that, and I know times have changed, but where I work, the machines had real fire. Yes. I was in there sweating away my life, folding, pressing. And let me tell you something, it obviously was not my grace because I died a mini death every day. But guess what? When I travel now and I look at those crisp white sheets, I know the level of hard work that went behind it. And let's talk about the baking posse. Any bakers in here? Don't be shy. Will you please put up your hands if you know anything about baking at all? Oh, I see you. I see you in the back. I see you. Good. Baking. Now, that was another thing that was not my grace. And I ask you, please do not judge me. Tonight, you will hear that a lot of things are not my grace. Right? But I tried. And one thing I can tell you about baking, I wasn't good at it, but bake one, eat one. That was my mantra, and I was good at that. When it came to the kitchen crew, where's my kitchen crew? Let me tell you, yes, I have a lot of respect for y'all. Because when they put me, in the back, give me a knife and told me, all right, sweet girl, we have to cook all these potatoes right here. So just start chopping. I didn't understand. Because when I go to restaurants, we just eat. So I have to cut up all of these. My knife skills were not supreme. And by the time I was done, my hand was shaped like this for the next 3 days. Kitchen crew, I salute you. Wait staff, give them a round of applause, please. Wait staff. I remember I was all fussy to go out there with my sweet mouth and see if I could earn some tips. And I did well. On day number 1, I earned a whopping $70. Woo! Ooh. I was in my element until John and I then had a spat because he was like, but I give you my section, that money is not yours. But no, I don't understand. I work for this though. And then I was a porter. Yes. And I remember that I would shudder in horror when there were events like this because you know how many dishes that is to wash and forks. And when the inspectors come through and back there is pristine clean, it was the porters scrubbing, steaming, and I was there trying to keep up. Housekeeping. Where's my housekeeping crew? Housekeeping. Yes, I see you. Good. Housekeeping, please have mercy on me. Please. We had to clean 10 to 12 rooms. And the detail, the level of detail, by the time they were done with that speech with me as to what needed to be, I was like, wait, all this in, how long? Wait, 10 to 12 hours? I'm going to be honest with you, and this is a confessional. Please do not share this outside of this room. But after cleaning 2 rooms, I ran and I hid. They couldn't find me. Because what the housekeeping crew does so gracefully and seamlessly, and what appears to be effortlessly, I was nearly passed out on the floor after 1 room. After I scrubbed the bathroom, after I attempted to fold the sheets and I got it totally wrong, I was like, wait, how many more I have? And then when the supervisor came wrong and she did the test, and I failed at every single thing, but I was like, I give my best. What more do I have to do? Let me tell you something. Whenever I travel and I see those rooms looking spick and span, I know firsthand what went into it. Housekeeping, respect you. So folks, the beauty of having started as a management trainee that then I was able to touch the operational level, I went to the supervisory level, I went to the management level. And guess what? Whenever there was drama, as you know, hotels always got drama, I knew firsthand what it felt like to be one of you. When it came to fighting for improvements and I'm in the management meeting and the others don't understand, I would then have to intervene and say, let me break it down to you what it is to stand up at the front desk for 3 hours. And even though we're being pleasant and engaging, let me tell you what it feels like when somebody comes and cusses you out because their room wasn't ready and you as front desk have to take the brunt of it all. You see, I knew what it felt like to be one of you. And it made a big difference when it came to making changes and impacting change on the hotel. And that's why I always want you to remember your beginning. And what I shared with you was my beginning of what then went on to be a 5-year stint afterwards as a sales manager. But I was best able to sell that hotel because I knew what everyone was capable of. I knew what was needed, and I could come and rally the team. Now, one thing about properties that people don't realize is that the difference between a hotel and any other building is that a hotel has a soul. A hotel has a soul. Decide not to turn up tomorrow and tell me how vibrant Mango Bay is. Decide not to come to work and tell me how vibrant the Sands is. Those properties are what they are, folks, because of you. You understand? You bring the life to the hotel. That's the soul of hospitality. It is you. Don't ever forget that. And let's be honest, all of us when we were being raised were programmed from 0 years old. And I want you to join me as I say this. Tourism is our business. What?
Let's play our part.
Let's play our part. That was ringing in my ears before I even knew the 5 times table. And because of it, we feel so committed to the cause. It's like when you have somebody coming over at your house, what do? You're going to clean up. You're going to put the little smell good. You make the place look nice. That's how we feel when people come to our country. And the reason they go away feeling so excited about Barbados is because of you. So always remember this. When you go to work, it's not just about the success of the hotel. Don't just look at it as I going because the group want me there. No. You are literally representing brand destination Barbados. What people know of Barbados, this 166 square miles, is all because of you. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. Now, one thing I want you to do, this is going to be a small little exercise. 34 seconds. All right, 47 seconds. I want you, out of these 2 body parts that I'm going to mention, I want you, and discuss it and talk, I want to hear you, which one you think is the more important body part. Okay? So we have number 1, eyes or taste buds. What do you think is more important? I hear eyes, what else? Taste buds. Now obviously we think in terms of no one ever wants to lose their sight. But have you ever sat down and thought about what it is like for the next 40 years that everything you taste tastes like cardboard? Okay. What about your index finger and your big toe? Which is more important? The big toe, why? Oh, what about this little finger? You know you like to point at people too. What can happen when it's gone? What about right hand with the pen? What can happen when the finger gone? This gonna work out? All right, hearing different views. All right, this one is a tricky one. I need you to think carefully before you answer. Your esophagus, where food comes in, or your colon, where it's making its way beautifully out. Which is more important? Now you gotta pick one, you can't say all 2. Which one is more important? They work together. You sure? Which one is more important? Now, the point that I am making, right, is that some of you might be going to work saying, I only fold towels for the guests by the pool. I'm not that important. Some of you, on the other hand, might be saying, I work in accounts. I deal with the money. Without me, they would never know where they are. I am important. And then another person is saying, but I keep these rooms in pristine shape. Take me out of the equation, they'll die a miserable death. I am the more important. Folks, y'all get the point? At the end of the day, a lot of you like to rank, and I'm pointing the index finger, look at it. A lot of you like to rank yourselves internally compared to your peers. But I do more than she, I am more important. But all of you are required for the hotels and every other entity in these groups to function properly, to function synergistically, to function harmoniously. They need you. And I need you to understand that you add value. Stop seeing yourself as just a small fry. I just worry blend every now and again. The boys don't really look at me, you know. No, you don't just anything. Remember what I said at the beginning. You are the soul of the hotel. Without you, it's just a shell. Always remember that. You add value. So, never forget the mission. Now, one of the things that I remember about hospitality life, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, whatever can go wrong goes wrong. Ay, Dios mío. I remember being manager on duty one evening, and they had quite a few arrivals, and I was walking around in the lobby, and I said to myself, why is everybody dressed up like you, looking all cute? We don't have any events today. Something told me, let me look into this, because I saw more and more people coming. So I sneakily went up to one woman, hey, which event are you coming to? Oh, yeah, so and this. Okay. I ran off to do a quick check. The organizer, folks, dropped off the deposit check for an event for 100 people just the day before. Of course, it never got to accounts. Accounts was never able to tell banquets. There was no one there. There was no event recorded in my mind. And I saw more and more people coming. I didn't need to tell you all how I felt, right? So then I said, okay. Here's the thing, all right, you didn't do your part. But since I see more and more people coming, I can't tell them get out of my lobby. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna deliver an event, but it's on my terms. And I quickly had to ask her on the spot, what was the event? Banquets? You require banquet tables and dinner? Okay, we're doing something theater style and you're gonna have a cocktail party, okay? This is what's happening. And I told her, stay calm, let them know that they actually got there 15 minutes early. We will make it happen. And I gracefully left her and I went around the corner. Maintenance, security, all hands on deck. Oh, dear Jesus. And you know what all of them said? Because remember, I worked with them at one point in time. They trusted me. They said, what do you need us to do? After I went in my office, puffed my inhaler, had a 3-minute anxiety attack, and tried to work on my little breathing, I went into the battlefield. And I said, groundsman, bring out the chairs. Barman, you know what to do with a PA system? Because I certainly don't know. He said, yes, Sharita, I could get it. Sort it out. Come, security. Come, we need some little tables over here. Do something. And then I got somebody from the pool. Look, get a vacuum, clean. Listen to me, right? We were done with that room in 15 minutes. You hear what I tell you? 15 minutes. I then got front desk and receptionist, bring them down, talk to them and take, don't make it look normal. And they escorted them into the room. And as we got them storm. Security put out some cocktail tables. We're the gardeners. Getting little tablecloths for tables. And then, check us out there now. Accountants, security guards, gardeners, pool men, shuttling food outside. The people came out. They had their cocktail reception. We dragged a radio from maintenance. I know they had a little radio in there. Steel band music. Ironically, after that event, the reviews were phenomenal. Oh, the staff was so attentive. They didn't know that we were dying small deaths behind the scenes. Oh, it was just wonderful. We loved the experience. But folks, it wasn't because of me. I nearly passed out. But it was because of you, the staff. Remember, once again, you are the soul, the lifeblood of a property. So we're winding down, and I want you to never forget the good they say. And as Mr. Odell was up here, I heard some lovely words about the staff in general. And as you know, you would often have your performance reviews. You hear things from the guests directly to you, but here's the challenge. It goes in one ear and comes out the next. And it's very tempting to take kind words for granted. Never forget the good they say about you. And me being nosy, I went and looked to see what they said about you. And I must say it was lovely. And I'm just going to give you two examples. But one person, her name was Paula, on TripAdvisor said, the staff are amazing. She gives some shout outs, of course, big shouts to Andy. Is there a Damon or Damien behind the bar? Damon? Damon? Hey! They said, big shout out to them behind the bar, and they said, Donna, the waitress, she is a diamond. They said, shout out to the guys working on the beach, making sure everyone has a sunbed. They too were amazing. And then listen to what Sally said. Sally said, everyone is so helpful and friendly and accommodating to our needs. The customer relations cannot be faulted. Wow. When they say nice things about you, don't ever let it fall to the floor. I entitled this evening's speech, At Your Service, because did you know that you can use at your service after your name, according to the Collins Dictionary, is actually a formal way of introducing yourself to someone and saying that you're willing to help them any way you can. Imagine if you approach your work life like that. Imagine if you got up enthusiastically and just thinking, I'm here at your service. All right, so we're gonna do a quick exercise because y'all are looking a little too peaceful and sedate for me. Don't panic. Don't panic. This is not gonna take too much effort. But if you're a team member in the Mango Bay group, whether it's in Freighton, Arcades, the Regent, the Sands, Island Inn, Mango Bay, in caterers, just stand for a moment for me. I want to see y'all from out here. Stand real quick. Oh, y'all look good from up here. Oh, y'all look good. Oh my goodness, wow. Hey, love it. That purple dress I'm taking home, by the way, thank you. Thank you for volunteering. Now I want you to repeat this after me. And if you don't do it with gusto, I'm going to ask you to do it again. That's a warning. You ready? I have a special set of skills. What I do is of vital importance to the success of the group. But hear this, and my own success. And my own success. All right, don't move yet. Don't move yet. closely with you in your department. Only in your department. You got them? You got them? Good. I want you to look at about 2 or 3 of them. You gotta look them in the eye. If I don't see you looking at them in the eye, I can come for you. You gotta look them in the eye. And this is what I want you to do. You ready? You're gonna call their name. So Jackie, and you're gonna say this. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
You look good, you look good. Look them in the eye, you know, I don't come if you don't look them in the eye. Good. All right, this is the last piece of homework. Last piece of homework, you ready? This can be hard and y'all can feel uncomfortable. Especially this cute set in front of me, this little quintet here, they can feel uncomfortable. I want you to let go of your group, your posse. I want you to walk to someone in the group that you don't really know, or you see them passing by, you don't know their name. You ready? You don't know the name. You know they work within the group, but it's like, I ain't sure who you are. I want you to go up to 2 or 3 persons who are not in your department. It means, listen to this, folks, you're going to have to move from your table. You're going to have to move from your table. I want you to look them in the eye and say, I value you. You ready? Let's go. You're going to move from your table. Find somebody you don't interact with too often. And you have to say your name. You want them to remember you. Start off with your name. My name is Sharita. I like how you look tonight and I value you. Oh, y'all look so good. And I know for y'all, some of you, that took a lot of courage. All right, one more and you may take your seats. And hopefully now you're a bit more comfortable with 1 or 2 others that you never really engaged with before. Awesome. Thank you so much. Y'all did, give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all did so good. So in conclusion, if you haven't been in the industry that long, I encourage you to get excited about it. I love the hospitality scene. You want to know why? Because each day was unpredictable. Was today the day that I was going to tell the man that was smoking about a lot of reefer to, sorry, but the hotel, come on. Was it going to be that day? Was today going to be the day that I had to call around all the hotels in St. Lawrence? Yeah, because the man with the sombrero who just ate a meal ran over the beachfront wall and sped up the beach. But I remembered him saying that he was staying at a hotel in Dover. Was today going to be that day that I was dealing with that drama? Was today going to be the day that the main plumbing system in the lobby would burst? And we would have to look for all the mops that the hotel could provide and stand there in our cute heels, soft shoes, whatever we had on as a team, and try to mop up a lobby? That was the beauty of hospitality. You just never knew what a day was going to bring. And that's what always distinguished it from a regular job. It was animated, it was exciting, it was refreshing. But guess what? More importantly, the joy that you will experience comes from serving. When you wake up in the morning, don't think, I go down to Sam's work and see if I can make $1. You know, I got my children to feed. Yes, that's great. That's a fact. But what about your soul satisfaction? Why not go there and earn something for you? Come away feeling soul satisfied because you give someone else some joy. Let it be about so much more. And also those younger ones who have just come through and you signed up for some job and you're just happy to get it. The beauty of the hospitality industry is that it's flexible. So you might come in as housekeeping staff, but work your way up to restaurant supervisor. You don't have to stay in one lane. That's the beauty of the industry that I love. It is dynamic, it is multifaceted, and you can go so far. For those of you who have been there years upon years, stir back up that passion that you had when you first started. Don't let the economic scene of life, the changing tide of life, the COVID, the economic recession, the hurricane season, the this, that, and the other, kill your spirit. Rekindle what made you choose the industry in the first place. And know that at the end of your days, you would leave a legacy and be known for the joy that you brought. In conclusion, when you go back to work, I want you to aim for excellence, even if no one is watching. That at the end of the day is what integrity is about. Remember that you are not just going to work for work's sake, but you are representing regular Bajans. You are literally on the front line, making Barbados look good. Because of you, our economy is alive today. Approach your work with a good attitude and it will truly be rewarding. And as for the guests, as the slogan said, that I see announced by the Sands, alludes to, help their experiences meet their expectations. Can we do that? Can we do that when we go back to work? Help their experiences meet their expectations. And in so doing, your soul will be satisfied. Life will not only just be about a paycheck, but it'll be the joy of serving, the joy of bringing out your value, and the joy of being an ambassador to our nation. I am Sharita Odell, and hopefully, I'll forever be at your service. Thank you.